Your words create worlds. Carey Nieuwhof, renowned podcaster, says this. He says, leaders, your words create worlds. Nieuwhof has written an excellent article relating to the words spoken by Donald Trump and the ensuing assault on Capitol Hill by his followers. And I wholeheartedly agree. Trump might believe that his words did nothing. However, I believe that the incident on Capitol Hill could have been avoided if Trump had spoken differently that day. Leaders, your words create worlds. See, as leaders, it's important to recognise how powerful our words are. Whether we like it or not, our words can build people up and tear them down. Our words can decimate our marriages or bring healing to the conflict. Our words will cause our teams to build culture or squash our team members. Milgram's famous experiment is a fascinating study that sought to understand why the German army so readily followed orders for genocide during World War II. The study sought volunteers who were paired up. One person would be hooked up to electrodes, and the other volunteer was told to electrocute the subject each time they answered a question incorrectly. They had 30 shock buttons in front of them, and each time a question was answered incorrectly, they moved across the scale. The scale started at 15 volts and ended at 450 volts. And they were taught that levels of electricity above 300 volts were harmful for humans. If the electrocutor ever questioned whether they should continue, the leader of the experiment would encourage them to continue. Many persons doing the electrocution reached 300 volts, and an unbelievable 65% reached the full 450. The end point of the experiment: ordinary people are likely to follow orders given by an authority figure, even to the extent of killing or harming an innocent human being. Obedience to authority is ingrained in us all from the way we are brought up. And as much as words can be destructive, they can also be life-giving. See, I remember struggling through a difficult time in life, and a classmate in my MBA and well-respected leader in his field took me under his wing. He encouraged me and helped me to find my strengths and to put them into practice. The words of this mentor and friend helped me to start to believe in myself and grow to be the person I am today. Your words matter. Here are 3 things you can implement today. Firstly, if you are struggling with some difficult people at the moment, we can learn from Abraham Lincoln, who decided throughout his career to regularly write hot letters. These were letters to people who had angered him. However, he never sent them. It was an opportunity to get the frustration out without cutting someone else down. And this helped Lincoln to measure which words were appropriate and which ones weren't. Secondly, when you're feeling conflict arising, ask questions. Most conflicts and difficulty are the result of lack of relationship. So if you're struggling with someone, take them for a coffee and aim to listen more than you talk. Find out about their story. Find out about what is happening in their families or in their homes. You might find yourself with fresh perspective, an opportunity to resolve the issues in an increasingly productive way. And thirdly, be intentional about using words to build others up. Think through difficult conversations before you have them, so that you can use them to move people forward rather than to keep them in difficulty. Take the time to find good in others and communicate it. A simple compliment can go a very long way. I believe that good leadership builds communities. Good leadership seeks to restore, to create harmony, unity, vision, purpose, and joy. So let us be leaders who bring empowering words to those around us today.